Why, hello, good evening, everybody. If you are joining us in the later time zone, we are so excited to have you here for yet another Attract Mode presented by the Lady Arcaders. My name is Lanaruse, and I am so excited to be spending this lovely time with all of you as we prepare to get our brew on with a lovely run tonight. So let's talk a little bit about Lady Arcaders and Attract Mode, all right? Want to remind everybody that submissions for Attract Mode showcases are always open. So hey, send us your pitches at ladyarcaders.com/start. We want to show off the games you love in all the ways you love them. Type !AM into chat for a link. We would love to see you on Attract Mode as well, and you too can get your incredible runs featured over here if you are part of the Lady Arcaders community. So, very exciting news, everybody. We have a great run loaded up for all of you tonight. So let me tell you all about it. We have the incredible selcouthmind and her showcase, Coffee Caravan Any % Tea No Map resets coming up for you. So, hey, let's take our tea. HOTTOGO. You can take your tea to go. Let's get started, Sel.
Hello everyone, Lana, thank you for that wonderful introduction. As said, I am selcouthmind, you can call me Sel, and this is Coffee Caravan. I'll explain the game in a little bit in just a moment. I do want to shout out really quickly though that there is a poll in chat right now for deciding what we're going to name the caravan. So if you want to help have a say in that, please go vote in that quickly. But while you're voting, I have a lovely friend joining me on commentary if you'd like to introduce yourself.
Ooh, am I the friend? Is that me?
That is you.
Hello, it's me. I am THEKyleThomas. Hello, I am so happy to be here for this cozy, wonderful little game about my favorite beverage, coffee.
Well,
Wait, what?
About that, Kyle. We're actually not going to be doing coffee. We're going to actually delete the save file on the end here. Time doesn't start yet. I'm going to explain a little bit about this category for all of you. So we're going to click create, and we have two options. There's a coffee world, there's a tea world, there's ice cream coming soon, but not yet. We're gonna select tea.
I'm so excited.
It's so good. I'm so excited for ice cream when it comes, but for now we just have beverages. We have difficulties here. I just play on normal, just because that's nice and easy. I will try hard one day, I do promise. I do like my roguelikes hard. And we're going to uncheck this so that it is a no map reset run. Very, very important. Because this just makes it a little bit safer for us to run. Because this is, surprise, surprise, it's me running it. It's a roguelike. It's a cooking roguelike. It's my weakness. It's my kryptonite. The second I saw Lanaruse playing it, I knew that it was toast for me. It was over. I gave up. This was gonna be the run for me.
It's honestly been, I have to say personally, as someone who was playing the game as well, like the game of the summer. When it first came out, I just got the key for it, tried it out, and was like, oh my god, this is so good.
And then as soon as I saw Lana playing it, I knew I had to pick it up because I love coffee and I love tea.
Woo!
Yep, I far prefer tea to coffee, so we're doing tea world just because. Just because.
Is that literally just the reason? Is that you like tea more? Is why?
Well, so we'll get it. We're gonna save. We got some drama here. Don't worry. We're gonna save the drama for once we actually get into the run.
Spill that tea. What's the drama?
We're gonna spill the tea in a moment. I'm just waiting for the poll to finish so we can get that result because I want that result for name before I start the timer. And it looks like it's gonna be Cafe au lait. Canadians. We got 2 Canadians in the voice chat here, which is very exciting.
Just me, a dumb American.
You really are the odd one out here, but appreciate you being here, Kyle. But
well, thanks for having me.
With that being said, I think I'm ready. I am very very nervous. I just got the SRC page for this yesterday, so I'm a little. This is like the first time getting to show off one of my precious little babies. So
world record.
sub-hour time is required for that. But let's go in 3, 2, 1, start. All right, and the first thing we're going to do is we're going to skip the tutorial, and then we have a map. So the map here is very much like Slay the Spire. I'm just going to do a quick check of which path I want to take. We're going to take this path over here. We're going to do this, and very quickly, the first thing I'm going to do is enter the caravan name, which is Cafe. Oh dear, how do we spell this again? Doop-a-doo.
A-U.
Thank you. Cafe
Oh, yeah,
Ole.
you got it.
Let's go save. All right. And now I actually do this run with double input methods. I use a controller for most of the game, and then the rest of the time I use my mouse to click certain things faster. This is the slowest part of the game, is we gotta set up. You know, a good cafe requires a well set up kitchen. I'm very curious, Kyle and Lana, how would you rate this kitchen setup so far?
I mean, we're doing the best with what we got. The game starts us off with bare minimum every time you start a new world. We get the small caravan, we get just the essentials in Tea World for brewed tea. So, you know what? This organization is looking pretty stellar, honestly.
I still have some questions about leaving just a big old open bag of tea bags outside.
Hey, it's for the speed, as is this method of I pre-prep 2 before the first person arrives, and then it's just ready to go. So you cannot actually swap. You cannot swap cups off a table, but you can off of a counter. So the counter's right there, and I can just do a quick little swapperoo, wash, and put the next one down. And
because you only have one recipe unlocked, there's only one thing they can order, right?
Yes. And so for World 1, barring me getting adventurous, you're going to just see one recipe for the entire world.
So this is a world where people only drink one flavor of tea.
Yes, apparently it's raspberry tea.
So do we ever see a green, blue, or orange tea?
Nope, it's always pink.
Okay.
Why? I don't know. Ask the devs. All right, so we have a question mark day where we can see what we get. I don't want the turbo yet. I'm gonna take the money. All right, we have a second treasure one. I will take the second standard table. I'm not gonna put it out yet, but I have it ready, which is good news for us. I have to think what I want here. What do I want? We are going to buy more cups, leave the shop. All right, so now we have a busy day. So there's a few different things we can have, which are, I have to think suddenly. Too many things all at once. Gotta step the day. All right, so we can have like your very standard like 2 or a single person image is a standard day, pretty average number of customers. 3 people on the icon means it's supposed to be a busy day. And then of course we got question marks, which could be anything. We've got shops, and we have treasure spaces, which are always fun. Very, very good.
So, Sel, I'm curious about the rationale behind not getting turbo water heater yet.
So I actually don't like using turbo water heater as my first water heater upgrade. I far prefer to get to the big one that holds 10 servings of water. That makes sense. So for context, for the rest of you, you put water in and you will see, when that fills up, that it only holds 5 servings. The turbo one also only holds 5 servings, which means you go through water very fast, which is no good when you're balancing 6 recipes and a busy day and a visit from the royalty, which is my name for the bosses at the end of each world.
So if this is a busy day and you only have one table, does that change the number of people? Does it limit how many people you can serve in that day?
Not to my knowledge. I think it's a preset number that are going to show up. Having one table means, though, if they show up too fast with each other, they will form a line up the caravan up here.
And we will see later on, too, we get different personality types with our customers as well that do influence how impatient they are, how quickly or slow they'll eat, things like that, or drink, rather. So that'll come into effect more as we progress throughout the world, but for right now, we tend to just have fairly basic customers to start.
Yeah, we get those. Those can appear in question marks. We will unlock a new type. But yeah, very standard, very basic. The first world is easily easily sort of the most boring because I keep it very straightforward to save my sanity because it gets wild later on. But anyways, Kyle, you had asked why tea earlier. And
Yeah.
so first of all, I don't drink coffee. I just don't. But
okay.
second
That's okay.
of all, so I know tea. I realized, I was thinking about this, was I know tea fairly well. I don't know coffee recipes at all. And so I find the coffee world very difficult because I don't just know how to make them, sort of in real world. But on top of that, I realized that in-game mechanics, the coffee world has a lot more requirements on order of steps, whereas in the tea world, most recipes, you can put things into the cup in whatever order you want and it's still valid. So why punish myself?
But if I remember coffee correctly, I feel like there was a lot of recipes at the top level that had very similar ingredients, so you could have very few extra components in your caravan and still be able to serve 3-star recipes.
That is
Whereas
true.
this, I think you get all kinds of different fruits and I was going to say vegetables. We're not putting vegetables in these teas, I don't think. But is there more diversity to ingredients on tea? Is it similar between the two?
I would, based off of, I haven't touched coffee since the game released, but based off of my memory, yes, there is more diversity within tea, but I find the diversity manageable because I've built a system for it.
Sure.
As you will eventually see when we get to World 3, and I have 4 types of bubble tea and bagged tea and another type of tea all going. There's just walls of ingredients all over the place. But it's fine. It's controlled chaos. There's no health and safety in this world.
What is the
go
next
ahead.
upgrade or a piece of equipment that you're looking for? We just upgraded to the larger kettle. What's the next thing that you're looking for?
So I needed that. I was looking for a second table because I will want that for the royalty fight at the end of this world. And then what we're looking for now is just enough money to buy English breakfast tea. Because we need 2 recipes to do the final boss of this world.
And honestly, that's one of the best teas out there, I think.
It's better than Earl Grey.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh, careful, careful.
Earl Grey is
Hold on.
Don't start this with him.
Earl Grey, that bergamot delicious flavor.
Ooh, bergamot.
It's so good. I literally, at one point in my life, I imported from New England Earl Grey saltwater taffy, and it was one of the best things I've ever eaten my entire life.
You know
So
what?
I
I'm
loved it.
glad that you love it. I do not.
Chat is also kind of a little concerned about the controversy of not liking Earl Grey, but I'm sorry to say that Kyle's actually, again, the odd one out here because I am also an Earl Grey hater.
Oh, come on.
I'm so sorry. But I do
No,
like
it's
coffee,
fine.
so we'll be okay. We can get through this.
We can always go back to coffee, you and I.
You know, us Canadian hosts are not getting invited to GDQ. This is what I'm learning.
So just checking in on chat here, we did have some interesting perspectives as well, because originally I was going to say, I'm really curious about people's thoughts about coming to a cafe where the tea is just sitting out. But we actually have someone commenting, I would love a place where my drink was already hot and waiting for me when I sat down. So thoughts?
You know, valid. I love that perspective. Also, Turbo Sync, I lied. There's another upgrade we're looking for, but we are too poor for that.
You forgot to unlock Earl Grey tea. It was right back there.
No,
you can get that
Oh,
anytime.
we got it.
I got English bread. Big dishwasher for free. Let's go.
Let's go, dishwasher!
Do I want to put that out? We're gonna just continue with bag tea for now. I'm going to stick the dishwasher there.
That's outdoors.
Yes.
That's outdoors, though.
That's fine.
Oh no.
That's a,
We operate differently here at Cafe Au Lait. We are in Canada.
Us
Cafe
Canadians and our
Olay.
outdoor dishwashers, as we are notoriously known for, of course.
you call them dishwashers up there, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
We're good.
Okay.
What,
Just
what
making sure.
else? Now I need to come up with a unique name for it.
For a dishwasher?
Hmm.
See though, ours are mostly powered by Moose.
Yeah.
Moose power dishwasher.
This is our patented.
Occasionally you get a polar bear one, but most of them.
If you're lucky, that's the Arctic variety.
This is true. This is true.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I have a question.
Yes.
You have this kettle on the boil. You pour the hot water into the mug. You put the tea bag into the mug. It instantly is the perfect amount of brewing, and it does not ever get cold.
Yep. Don't worry about it.
What a wonderful place. What a world I would love to live in.
So another controversial thing about me and tea is I don't care about suggested steep times. I just steep it for however long I feel like.
What? What are you talking about? You are going to over extract and have bitter tea. You have to count it. You have to set a timer. I am so stressed out.
Then I probably shouldn't tell you that I routinely steep my black teas for like 12 minutes.
Oh, it's gonna be so bitter. What do you? That's okay. That's fine.
Caffeine.
Don't yuck anyone's yum. I'm not yucking anyone's yum.
We're losing Kyle in the corner. He's crumbling.
Oh, no. It says right on the box and/or bag, steep at 212 degrees Fahrenheit for 4 minutes.
This is why I looked at you a little bit strangely during SGQ when you brought me that cup of tea while I was hosting. I was like, what are you pointing at a timer for? I'm so confused. Oh,
because
steep time.
Because
okay.
proper extraction. Because if you the volatile chemicals inside of the leaves will break down if you over extract them. It's just like coffee. You can't just like leave the coffee in the steep. You can't. You have to have it for a certain amount of time. There's this. Hold on. I'm just gonna. Anyway, so this game, it's great, cute. How about that smooth jazz that's gonna mellow my nerves?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we have a great point in chat I just want to bring up. Las Lotus says, maybe that's why you don't like Earl Grey tea. Do you think it's because you over extract the Earl Grey tea because you let it steep for 12 minutes or an infinite amount of time? Maybe you never take the tea bags out.
I don't steep it for that long when it's Earl Grey.
Okay.
I really like that everyone thought they were coming to such a cozy coffee caravan run, and instead you have arrived at the roast of Sel regarding her beverage choices. So welcome everybody. We're so excited to have you.
There's a line starting to form here.
Yeah.
Is there?
This is why
at
we have
what
no
point
battery set on. We're fine.
Oh, so there's not a concern for any of this.
No.
There might be concern, but you know.
There might be concern for my oxygen intake, but yeah, we're fine.
We don't want to put out another table yet, though.
Soon.
She just walked into your caravan.
Yeah, that's fine. They do that. It's okay.
They do. That's very rude of these customers. Non-paying customers, mind you. She left the line, did not buy anything, walked into your establishment, and then just left.
They paid. Okay.
Oh, I think actually we lost somebody due to impatience, and I believe that was her. We did, yeah.
Maybe she was saying a nasty word on her way out.
You know what? That's fine. This is fine.
Yeah,
everything is fine.
Too impatience, but that's okay.
That's okay. That's why I have no map
over roasting. Oh! Someone called me out for the roast, like roasting beans. You got me.
Okay, I need to breathe for a second to think about what we need to get.
The Earl Grey tea is right there.
No, we don't buy that. We'll get that later.
We will?
We will obtain it via other means. Don't worry about those other means. Oh, okay. I need to reset my kitchen up a little bit. We're gonna grab this because we need that.
Ooh, I like our follow-up here that says, I would not enjoy a place where a hot drink was ready and waiting for me with only one seat, while everyone else in line just watches you drink.
Valid. That's very valid. Let me think. Where do I want to put? Cups can go there. This goes here. There's an order to making this English breakfast tea.
I have a question.
Yes, sir.
Does rotation of the individual components matter at all?
Not to my knowledge.
Other than aesthetics, okay.
It can.
Because you also have the drawers facing a wall.
I think it can.
How are you going to get in those drawers?
Work a little funny, but.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I think so as well. I think I've had that happen before where sinks can be a little questionable, but like cabinets and stuff, for example, are totally fine.
And dishwashers work outside, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, we're in the mythical land of Canada. We just deal with it.
how do you decide where to place the tables? Is that important for the flow of customers through the space?
It's based off of my own preference of where things should be located.
I love it.
Vibes.
Speaking of your own preferences,
yes.
can I ask you questions while you're doing this? Are you like you're obviously running around very intensely?
You can certainly attempt to. If the royalty shows up, I'm going to probably have a moment of
Okay.
But we're fine.
Until then, how do you take your tea? Are you a milk and sugar kind of person?
It depends on the type of tea. If it's green tea, usually some honey. If it is a black tea, some honey and cream is usually good.
And then is that cream? Is that half and half? Is it whole milk? Is
It
it?
depends on what I have in the house at the moment.
Sure. Okay.
It can be anything from whole milk to I need it to wash cup, to full-on heavy cream. Just depends on what I got.
Delightful.
Okay. Wash the cup, wash the cup, wash the cup, wash the cup. You might notice there's an English breakfast tea sitting there. That's sitting there because the royalty gets really impatient really fast, and I do not dare mess with the royalty. So.
Do you know what
there's the royalty. There's the royalty.
There he is.
Okay.
Go ahead. Yes.
And you also know this is a serious level because of the torches and general red environment they've put over this particular stage. And of course, as presented, we've got the royalty, we've got the bodyguards. It's business. This is probably the scariest part of each world, honestly.
And the royalty doesn't let the guards drink anything.
No.
No.
They're busy. Oh wow, the royalty only wanted bagged tea. Really?
Wow.
That's wild. That is unheard of. You can have this one that's been sitting out. There you go.
And yes, so that's another thing is the royalty orders 3 things consecutively. So that's why you want to be prepared, is because that impatience meter starts running out pretty dang quickly. And if you're not prepared, they can run you dry very, very quickly.
So this is no map reset, meaning that if you lose at a intermediate stage, it doesn't reset the map.
Yes. So
What if you lose at the final stage?
I think you would have to restart the day. So the map reset mechanic, if you do not have that turned off, it will send you, if you lose patience of a customer, it will send you all the way back to the start of the map, which is really stressful when you're speedrunning because it's a significant time loss. Okay, you want that? Perfect. That'll be last customer of the day.
Woo!
Made it through World 1. Let's go. We only had how many controversies?
It was continuous controversy.
One single billowing controversy.
All right, so we get the next size caravan. Let me see, which path do I want to take? Oh boy. Oh boy. None of the. Okay, we're taking this way.
What are you looking for, Sel, when it comes to a good map or route? What are you looking for?
So a good map for this should have. I had to rotate that. A good map needs to have, preferably, lots of like question marks, treasure chests, because I have to think for a second. This goes here. I'm pre-prepping for when we'll switch over to bubble tea during this map.
My best guess is we are avoiding as many customer days as possible,
Yes.
since those stages take significantly longer than the random events.
That is correct. Question
So it's
marks
not
can be risky.
normalized
No,
how
this
many
is-
you'll get.
No, this is very much a roguelike in that regard. This is set up incorrectly. This needs to go there. Slight time loss, but this is pre-prepping for later. English breakfast goes here, and then our cups need to go inside. And so, yeah, that will go there, there. That will go there. Teacups go here. tea bags once again go outside.
Are these layouts relatively predetermined? Do you always follow kind of the same pattern of what
Pretty
recipes you
much.
unlock and therefore what sizes? Yeah. Okay.
I would like to experiment at some point with going the matcha route over the bubble tea route, but for now the bubble tea route is the safe route that I know, because matcha gets really complicated really fast.
Lots of steps.
Lots of steps, lots of risk of failure, but now that we have no map resets, I might go try routing that. Also, more controversial tea takes from Cell. Bubble tea is way superior to matcha.
In real life?
Yes.
I think we found common ground.
Hey!
I think I agree with you there. I'm a bubble. I've been known to tea some bubbles.
For me, I'd say it's situational. Like, I don't drink cold beverages very often. I'll drink hot beverages until it's like 40 above, basically. So it's, yeah, I don't know. I go for bubble tea if it's a very particular scenario, in which case there is bubble tea. But I don't think I'm a person that would like actively seek it out over a hot drink unless there was a very good reason.
Can I talk about
Or
a
if
hot
it's
drink
really
fun
hot.
fact?
Sure.
Yeah, let's do it.
So I learned at one point in my life, because you have countries with very, very hot temperatures in the summer, people are still drinking hot beverages. And you're like, why would you do that? It's so hot out. Apparently, and this could completely be hearsay, apparently it tells your body that hot water or hot beverage that you're drinking tells your body to activate its cooling mechanisms. Maybe put out just a little bit of perspiration, something like that, to help cool you off. So actually drinking hot beverages in the hot weather helps cool you down quicker.
Ooh, okay.
That makes sense.
And that's the tea.
Perfect.
I have a lore question.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
So there is royalty who comes.
Yes.
Is it the same royalty everywhere? Are we living under this one monarch's sovereignty, or do we have other monarchs who come by as well?
The character model each time on the map looks different in my experience.
So we're potentially going from kingdom to kingdom.
Potentially, or maybe there's a whole family of royalty, and we get different members of the family showing up. You know, that's another possibility.
And also the extra fun additional lore of us also having a crown because we've beaten the world. So what are the implications?
I am the outcast child of the family. This is the official new canon of this run. Oh no, they're grumpy.
Oh
no, we rolled bad RNG. Let's go.
It's because you don't serve real great tea.
You know, do I want that? Yes, I'll take that. We can now do bubble tea. We're gonna buy that for increased patience. We're gonna reroll the shop. We have enough for the turbo sync.
I can talk about that customer thing there quickly. So
Yes, go for
basically in that particular question mark event, and again, here we go, you can get different events that take place. For example, we have patience minus 10%. Again, random. You might have more positive RNG mechanics that take place. And the other thing that you can unlock from those question marks are the different client personalities, customer personalities that I had talked about previously. So we got Dog Walker is one. I believe, what's Dog Walker? They're more patient?
They're more patient, they move slower.
They move slower, yeah. So that's typically the trade-off you've got. So there's also elderly folks that come by that are more patient, but they're also slow as well.
Slow,
and you have very, very slow. And you have business people who are very, very fast, but also extremely impatient. So bit of a trade-off. Gets trickier as you get further along in the levels. But again, I would say the events are more RNG, but I think the customer unlocks, I feel like I always get Dog Walker first. I don't know about you.
It varies for me. I've gotten any combination of things. We're actually gonna swap this with this, and we're gonna put the bag tea there, and then we're gonna put the boba outside. Don't worry about tapioca pearls sitting out in the sun. It definitely does not cause damage to them. All right,
So-
we have a new recipe. Let's go.
If I saw the chart right, the previous recipe you had, the English breakfast tea, is a 2-star recipe. Is that right?
I think so.
And then we changed that to the boba, which is also a 2-star recipe. What are the benefits of having a more complicated recipe like this and having to take the extra time to make it?
Because we're just setting up our kitchen for the eventual takeover of bubble tea here.
Got it. So this is pre-work for future expansion into a
Yes.
boba empire.
Yes. Depending on how funds go by the end of this world, I might actually be running exclusively boba for the royalty of this world.
Is there any kind of penalty for running specific recipes or not running specific recipes?
Not that I've found.
There's just typically requirements by each royalty, like final level in the world, that you need to have a certain number of recipes unlocked. So like Solid said, for the previous world, we needed 2 recipes unlocked. I believe this one is 4.
Yes, and then it's 6 for the final one.
And then it's 6, yeah. So you need to have at least a certain number of recipes. It doesn't matter which recipes. So you actually can get a little creative in what would be easiest to run, what would be harder. Depends what kind of challenge you're willing to give yourself. Casually speaking, more so. In the speedrun, obviously, we're looking for some more efficiency.
Mechanically, is there any kind of reward to that kind of creativity?
You do, I think, technically make more by having more variety on your menu, but I find I make enough money as is, so I don't worry about that.
And then you're in between rounds, you're able to purchase new furniture and equipment and anything like that. Is there any kind of limit to the amount of property that you can have?
Nope. Well, actually, maybe. The flatbed truck has a limited amount of space eventually, but it is pretty big and holds quite a bit.
But you can fill that all the way up without any safety concerns.
Indeed, I can, yes.
So Kyle, you're getting called out by our lovely friend T-Tree, and they're wondering if you have this written down or if you're just freestyling.
Are you freestyling?
Have what written down?
Yes.
Your incredible words that are, particularly.
I'm just talking about the
theme.
game.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Come on, T-Tree.
I guess if your name is T-Tree, you probably hear T a lot. So like you're looking for patterns where maybe there aren't any. Don't be so naughty.
Confirmation bias going. We
And
see you.
To be fair, I do call them tea instead of tea or tree. So I forgot to make the syrup. Let's go. Good job, me. This is what I mean about bubble tea. I can put them in any order. So as you saw, I put the milk tea, then the pearls, and then I put the sugar syrup. And so that's the wonderful thing. Unlike coffee, where it says you got to put it through this, and then you got to do this, and then you got to do that, and then this, and too complicated.
With boba, there's not anything about the order?
Nope. It's literally just put the ingredients into the cup and go.
I don't know. I feel like doing something like placing the boba pearls after you've got the entire thing filled is just a little naughty.
Hey, maybe I like to live life on the edge, as we've learned clearly from my controversial takes.
And I support it.
I think with the coffee, some of the higher level, like Frappuccino style beverages are a little more lenient in terms of what you can put into the cup when. But yeah, some of those mid-range, I know like pour over is very particular. And then the other latte style drinks can be pretty difficult as well.
Pour over broke my brain. I no longer know how to speak English, comprehend life. I am lost.
It's a very hard recipe. Though it's hard to start, but it's actually once you finish preparing it, it's actually really nice because it's sort of just ready to go whenever anyone orders. So lots of prep work, but it's kind of nice in the long run.
Which is fair. I just prefer going the boba route, which also has a lot of that, That's the great thing about this game, is there is something for everyone's preferences.
Yeah, you can have a lot of creativity.
And That's
there
right.
we go, Lana. There we go.
Yeah. Bam, we're getting into it.
You're doing better than I am. I am trying to cook and failing.
You're using all of your faculties right now.
Ah.
Do some. So when you finally get your 3-star recipes, you've got different different boba. Dang it! I said my pun early because I was so excited to use it. I'll just go ahead and do it. But brace yourself. Here comes a bad pun.
Okay.
You have 4 different flavors of boba. Do any of them take longer than the others?
No.
Okay.
No. That was 10 out of 10. Beautiful. Can we get a round of applause for that pun? That was very good.
No.
Yes. No. Yeah, you didn't let that steep long enough, Kyle. You gotta reset the timer. Try that again.
You're right. I'm just getting a little upset. I'm getting a little misty-eyed.
I love that we're seeing the full range of emotions from Kyle in this showcase as well. So far, we've hit anger, we've hit sadness, what'll we hit next? Let's get some fear going, shall we?
Well, I've learned there's only, 4 emotions? Mad, sad, glad, and a frat. Is that right?
Oh, yeah, that's definitely it.
That's psychologically accurate. Also,
we're almost there then.
You know? I will say, I don't know what I expected by inviting the two of you to be on comms, but it wasn't this, but I am not mad about it.
I'll try not to let too many emotions boil over.
I'm just going to attempt to retain oxygen while I'm doing this.
Good.
Yep. Breathing is important. Chat, don't forget to breathe.
I can't think of any lung tea puns, unfortunately.
Oh dear.
I know. I was really mulling over Rooibos for a while there, but that one's pretty tricky as well, honestly.
I love this jasmine music. No.
No.
Now I'm falling apart at this point. I know.
Oh,
That.
No.
so we have 2 tables now going, I see. Are we going to get more soon, or are we kind of sitting around at that 2 mark right now?
We're gonna see if we get a third. Ideally, I want a third before the final one. Let me think. We're gonna get strawberry because it looks like ladybugs and that's cool, and then passion fruit.
Leaving lime behind.
We're gonna get lime later. Don't worry. We'll get lime. Don't worry
Since
about it.
we're talking bubble
Quick step,
tea,
let's
what
go.
is your go-to flavor for bubble tea and go-to type of pearls?
Ooh, that's tough question. Tougher question than I can English out the second.
Okay.
Lana, why don't you start us off then?
Yeah,
While
absolutely.
we're organizing
So
our caravan.
My 2 go-to flavors are mango and strawberry, and I always like popping bubbles. I'm not as big a fan of tapioca. If I can get popping bubbles, that's a go for me. So yeah, any mango strawberry combination with popping bubbles, bam, she's sold.
That's fantastic. So the questions that always come up: how much ice? Easy, normal, extra ice, and then
light.
the sweet level.
Yeah.
Light ice.
Light ice, and I usually get like 50% is fine, 75% max.
Sweetness. Yeah.
Like never full.
They can. I feel like the places that I go to, sometimes their default is 75 or 50% sweetness. I'm a taro tea. I like that purple color. It's very
purple.
fancy. And then I just do a plain tapioca pearl in there. I feel like it's a good match. I've tried some other things, and they just don't seem to line up as well. Like a brown sugar boba, things like that. And I just always come back to my taro tea, which happened to be my very first boba I ever had in my life. So I'm probably just locked in at this point.
It's like one of those you roll D20 or whatever at birth, and that just determines your bubble tea flavor, and then you try it and you're set.
I think that's what I got. And I'm a 25% sweet normal ice personally.
Yeah, I'm trying to think about what I got because we got bubble tea a couple times at Zeldathon, and that I think was 50% if I remember correctly. But again, bringing it back to the coffee, that's me with just lattes in general too. Every single latte I order at least half sweet. At least.
At least meaning at half sweet or more, or half sweet or less?
Oh, wait, K jargon. It must be no sweeter than half sweet.
Thank you for the clarity.
There.
Yes.
You are so welcome, Kyle.
I am with team 50% sweet or less sweet. Half ice usually. Sorry, bubble tea order, brain. Typically either regular tapioca or occasionally. You know, sometimes I get adventurous, sometimes I don't. But typically some sort of like fruit tea is my choice. I have learned brown sugar milk tea tends to not sit well with my stomach. So.
Sure.
Aww.
No, I noticed you just hand washed one of those boba cups instead of putting it in that outdoor Canadian dishwasher. Is that, do they all fit? Can you put anything in the dishwasher, or do they have to be the same kind?
You can mix any type in there. However, I only have 2 bubble tea glasses right now. That's why I'm hand washing both of them, because I don't have enough spares to put them in the dishwasher and potentially wait.
Got it.
Yeah.
I think...
Go ahead.
Oh, thank you. I was just going to point out that basically, yes, you can wash anything together, but every particular recipe has a coinciding cup, which again becomes more of an issue on the coffee side because there are a lot of cups. But yeah, on the tea side, we've got our large mugs and then our bubble tea glasses. So that's something you do have to prepare for, is you don't just want a bunch of cups or mugs of one particular kind, because especially now that we're going to be running a lot of bubble tea, we will be prioritizing more glasses throughout the back half.
That was effective. That was very smooth. I'm very proud of myself. That was a good morning setup. Bubble tea.
I have a question.
Yes.
So if we're no map reset,
yes,
and theoretically, if we lose one of these, do we have to replay it, or do we move on?
We move on. That's the beauty of it, is it seems to just be a no fail mode essentially, which makes it safer for showcasing, because roguelikes are not often safe for that.
Is there ever a time where you just don't serve anybody on a given day?
I have not tried that yet.
We're live stratting.
I don't know if that would be faster. So as some of you can see in the bottom right corner, we have this little timer that ticks down. The day cannot end until we're at least in that darkest orange section. It also tells us what floor we're on. So we're on day 13 of 15 total days. So we're almost at the end of World 2.
Did you say day 13?
Day 13, yeah.
Out of 15?
Yes. Yes.
Good.
But yeah, I don't know if that would be faster or not, because the timer still has to tick down until the final customer has left. I think it's just faster probably to just serve them, because they can be quite patient. So I think it's just faster to probably
That's what I was
serve them.
curious about, was the impatience as well, and if that would affect things, but...
Yeah, I don't think that would be faster. I also don't know what happens if you fail every customer in a day, because the max I've ever failed in a day is 2. And it lets you continue, but I don't know if there's a point where if you hit like 3 or 4 or 5 customers like failed, does it force you to redo the day? I don't know. I haven't, I'm too, you know, I'm too good. I have, I was gonna try and make a steeped joke, but my brain ain't punning today. I'm too cracked.
Yeah, absolutely you are. So I saw the bubble tea recipe pop up in the upper left with a bunch of different symbols below it. Is that just all of the ingredients in the theoretical order you place them?
Yes.
So I saw 2 different symbols for bubbles. Do you have to place them in twice, or is it just
once?
Just once? Okay.
Yeah, actually, I don't know how to decode that. I just know how to make the recipes. Don't look at me. I didn't make the recipe. I just follow instructions. Glass. We should have 2 more customers today, I think. Ooh. Strawberry.
And then you can also see which customer it is too, like you see with the dog. So that gives you a little bit more of an indication on that personality type as well to watch for. We'll keep an eye open for more different customer types that we get. But for example, the business people are all dressed in suits. They're walking really fast. Like they've all got indicators as well that they are whichever personality type they are. So.
Do I remember right that the older adults use a cane and are hunched over?
I don't know if they have a cane, but they are certainly a little more hunched over, and they walk very, very slowly.
Do different personality... Is there any trend to what someone will order? Can you anticipate what anybody will order?
No.
Totally random?
Totally random. I've had days where only the seniors order bubble tea, and I wonder if that's safe for them to drink. But you know what? Their choice. They get to do what they wish.
I do think that could be an aspiration risk.
Yeah, it does feel like that. All right, shop. That's only 2. We're gonna buy the lime bubble tea. Hey, let's go. We got the best item. And oh goodness, this is that's a
Are we considering another table at this point?
Do we want to do that, Sal? Let's hang on. Sorry, I have to think larger about this menu really fast. Do I? No, we're not going to do that. We're gonna stick to the regular, and we're gonna do that as the recipes. We're gonna grab this. Can I stick you in here? Which means we're actually going to swap this out quickly. And we're going to put that outside, and then we're going to swap you inside. Sure, this is a decision of all time for format, but is this a good format? No, that's a bad format because I'm going to not be able to reach my items. Sure, this works. Let's go. All right, you asked me a question, Lana, I think?
It was not I. But I was just going to mention that one thing to point out is also, those different types of appliances. So in the preparation phase, you can see they've got some sort of tape on them of different colors. So as Sal mentioned, we do have different types of water boilers, for example, where we have this one that holds a significant amount. We have turbo, which goes faster. And then there's also automatic appliances as well, I believe, that instead of having to like stand there and hold down a button to make it do its thing, you just pop whatever you need in and it does it. And there's also multi appliances. Correct. I'm going off of I haven't played in a bit.
That's for the coffee. That's more on the coffee side.
Oh, more for coffee. Okay.
That's more for coffee. On the tea side, like the mixers, for example, those are technically multi-items, but they're multi by default.
For sure. Okay.
So, but that's more of a coffee thing. There might be one of those over if you go the matcha route. I think the matcha route has some of that. But I haven't touched matcha in a while.
For sure. Yeah, it's something we definitely watch for in like the shops, for example, because you may be looking for a specific type of appliance that could benefit you in the long run. And again, some people have preferences on if they want, some of those larger quantities that can be held, or turbo or automatic. You kind of find what works for you, and it's great.
Yeah, for example, I will not put bubble tea onto the menu until I have an automatic mixer. I just won't, because it makes it too difficult, too slow, and too high risk of failing if I have to stand there and manually mix the milk tea by hand.
Yeah, so I was going to say the mixer that you're talking about, I'm assuming it's kind of like the steamed milk on the coffee side where you have to stand in front of the machine and hold down whatever button.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Exactly like that.
Yeah, that's so time consuming.
It's time consuming, it's slow, it causes stress and anxiety. Fun fact I learned actually today, tea, unlike coffee, they both have caffeine, right? Tea also has another amino acid, L-tryptophan, I think, and it reduces stress and increases attention, which is why you might feel calmer and more focused after having a cup of tea as opposed to having coffee.
Intriguing.
More reasons to like tea over coffee.
Well, hold on. We don't need to go that far, I think, with all of
We gotta break down the door real quick.
I was waiting for a response to that one.
Is there any way that you can break a drink as you're building it and make it no longer viable and have to restart? Or
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So I can put the wrong thing in. If I do that, I simply take it to the sink and wash it. And it's done. Here's the royalty. Let's go. What you want. Passion fruit coming right up. I need to remake that passion fruit real fast. I am very scared at the second. Thank you for not ordering more passion fruit. That makes my life much easier. We're gonna dump this in here. We're gonna grab this. We're gonna go here. This, go. Make more mixing of this. Oh no. Wash this. Oh no, you want strawberry. Okay. You get strawberry. We're gonna stick this here for a second. Panic. It's all good. Let's go. That
Nice.
was not
Royalty.
bad. That was not
Great
bad.
job. Also, the royalty housed 3 boba tea, full boba teas in approximately 30 seconds.
You know, they're built different. This is why they're the royalty.
Straight guzzling.
That was boba and all. All the pearls gone too.
You know, they're built differently. What can I say? There's a reason they're the
This
royalty.
is truly a meritocracy based on ability to drink caffeinated beverages in rapid succession.
Clearly, that is definitely how they vote for their royalty. I guess it's a democratic right. I don't know.
The lore is
democracy.
complicated.
I have one thought, and it is bubble tea at the second.
Yes, more puppies.
Now that you have successfully served the royalty, if you fail from here, does that count as having to restart the day, or is a failure on this day a failure regardless? Or do we not experiment like that?
We don't experiment like that. We don't bring that bad energy into the world. Knock on wood.
Rescind my question.
I think I can answer that because I've had the misfortune of not purposefully testing it, but having it happen. I'm pretty confident if you fail at any point, it is a fail, even if the royalty is already complete.
Okay.
Because you're still making customers upset. So, yeah.
And no, we cannot feed the dogs. Unfortunately, we can kind of pet the dog. Oh no, you want strawberry? No.
Uh-oh, there's no more strawberry.
Mad dash to mix that. And that's in a normal mixer. I need to upgrade my mixers next. But that's the last customer.
That was a very fast strawberry bubble tea.
Hey, what can I say? I'm efficient. I like efficiency here.
We
at
love
Cafe
efficiency.
Ole. All right, which path am I gonna take today? Ooh, I don't like any of these paths. Why?
And now we have our large caravan, which will be very exciting for some nice placement.
Sure, we're gonna go this way. Oh, okay. I have to think
Ooh.
about placement order for a sec. Okay.
Just while you're doing that, Sel, we actually have some friends that were also playing Coffee Caravan that have joined us for the speed run. So yeah, welcome in. This is the lovely selcouthmind, aka Sel, who is running any percent T, no map resets. So yeah, we're doing some speedrunning action over here on Lady Arcader's Attract mode, which takes place twice a week, Thursdays and Sundays. So if you're here, we're so happy you're here. If you're not here, no, it's okay. It's fine.
If you're not here, I have greater questions about how physics are working for some reason.
VODs.
VODs, yes. VODs.
Time travel.
Time travel, yes. Very true. This is
You have so much. You have a lot of teal estate to fill up here.
It gets pretty significant in terms of spaces, and I really like. I mean, we saw in the practice room what Cell was doing with filling a lot of empty space with just doghouses, because not only do you have appliances, but you also have these different landscape items. For example, like you see the tree, you see the flowers, there's doghouses, and all of those have effects on your property as well. So for example, again, just increasing the patience of different customers, among other things. So yeah, definitely when those pop up in the shop, you look for them and they can help influence your run as well.
Mm-hmm.
Are there different kind of dogs that you can get from those dog houses? Like, can you get a Tiba Inu?
I think there's 3 or 4 character models for the dogs.
Delightful.
But
they're
it's
all
entirely
floppy
random what you
eared.
get. So the Earl Grey is now going to go inside for use in
Where it belongs.
It's going into the milk tea because I do not dare give the Earl Grey to anyone to drink raw because goodness gracious, we do not allow for abominations in our cafe
Well,
here.
if you're just adding milk, you're still tasting the Earl Grey tea. It's just got a slightly creamier consistency.
You know, that's still.
Sorry, I
Hold it together, Cell. You're doing great.
I am trying. I am doing.
I'm sorry. Are my puns putting you in hot water here?
I am impressed I am still breathing after all of your puns, not gonna lie. We have, oh my word, Sel, why have you made this decision to put these, actually, you know what, I should be questioning multiple of my decisions, but I have made quite the decision here by having only 2 bubble tea glasses for the entire place. This is
I was
a
gonna
choice.
ask about that. At some point, I was gonna question. It was sort of while we were having the discussion about mugs versus glasses and all that kind of thing. It did pop into my head, but yeah, the moment has since passed.
Okay. Think. Where do I?
Oh, I can also point out, you see the exclamation marks on some of the items in the storage area. Essentially what that means is those are part of one of your chosen recipes. So again, you can see the recipes in Caravan type at the top left across the top of the screen. If there's something with an exclamation mark on it in the storage area, that generally means that it's attributed to a recipe that you've selected. And I think if there's an exclamation mark with a slash over it inside the Caravan, it means it doesn't connect to any of your recipes. So you can remove it and put it back in the storage area. So something to watch for. Mm-hmm.
All right, we are going to do a bold move and set up a second kitchen, essentially. Let's go.
You got a little pop-up in front of your Caravan.
Indeed.
And now, you hate Earl Grey tea, and that's fine. But why are we offering it when we have, I feel like, a whole bunch of different recipes to choose from? Do we have to offer so many now that it has to fill the space?
So I have all 6 set up because I already have all 6 ready. It's just easier. But lime needs to go in the middle one. I am fairly particular about what order those go in. So we're not actually offering Earl Grey to drink solo. It is only available it actually goes into all the bubble tea, which...
The Earl Grey goes into all of the bubble tea?
Yes, it goes into all the bubble tea because I cannot in good conscience serve someone English breakfast tea. I can't.
But the recipe itself calls for just a tea? Is that...
Either
and
English
you can choose
breakfast
either
or
one?
Earl.
Interesting.
Yes. There we go. This one. There we go. I need to mix this, and then I need to go grab fruits. Passion.
Now I notice you have what, 3 colors of fruit. You have a yellow when blended, green, and red. And you're not putting them in the normal stoplight order. How did we get to this red, green, yellow configuration? Because you said you're particular about it.
I don't know. Strawberries always go on the left, and then limes, and then passion fruit.
Some things just make sense like that.
Yeah. I hadn't thought of the fact that they are stoplight colors.
SLP. Speech and language pathologist.
Hey, maybe.
That's it. That's just
maybe
where the
that's
brain
why.
went.
Sure,
I don't know.
yeah.
Sure.
But yes, I do definitely see the stoplight could be enticing.
SLP, a wonderful profession, as is an ENT, ear, nose, and tea doctor.
Yes, that's it. Now I'm just picturing like nasal rinses, but with tea.
I would love it. You could do a nice Earl Grey nasal lavage.
Can I be let out of this voice chat, please?
I would like to leave.
Ta-ta.
I have my limit of that one. No, thank you.
Are there 15 days on this
Yes.
level as well?
Every single one has 15 days. I'm gonna put the wrong thing down. There we go. Please don't order a bubble. Yep, you know, that's what I expected. All right, this is lime because I grabbed the middle one.
And I believe the customer events only last for that map, right? So like the angry customers is now cleared?
Yes, however, the customer types that we've unlocked remain.
Yes.
Oh, I forgot to put syrup in. Oopsie. Sorry, syrup. There we go.
We've actually been doing pretty okay on customer types. I've only seen dog walkers. Have we unlocked anything else, or have I missed that?
I think we just have dog walkers right now, which is wild to me that we're this far in and that's all we've unlocked.
Yeah.
It's very unusual.
That's some interesting RNT.
Hey, you know what? I will claim that one. RNT is now officially part of my vocabulary for running this game. Let's go. Passion fruit. Oh, well, good. Okay, well, put that there for a second.
Please hold. Please hold.
Please hold. I am making passion fruit. I need sugar. Because apparently
Lana,
they like sugar.
Yes,
Lana,
Kyle.
if you went to Cafe Olay right now, what would you order?
Oh, probably the strawberry bubble tea.
Interesting, yeah.
Yeah, I'd probably go with that. I'm really trying to branch into enjoying tapioca balls, but it's a bit of a texture thing for me that I'm a little hit or miss with. But I've had a little more recently, and it's not bad. It's not bad.
I think it's very understandable to have a problem with their consistency.
Yeah. You know, it's just a little particularity of my personality.
This commentary is something.
You made a choice in picking us.
I really did. And you know what? I don't regret it. This is great, but also, oh my goodness, I didn't anticipate quite this much chaos.
We had trouble a-brewing from the moment you contacted us.
Yeah.
Woo!
I like to dance sometimes when I'm waiting. Dancing is fun.
Agree.
Keeps your joints limber.
I also I don't have an answer to this, and maybe you do, Sel. Why do we have different tables? Like, there's a few different types of tables, and I don't know why.
It bothers nothing different about them other than, I guess, aesthetics.
I think one is called a fancy table or something, right?
The pink one is called a nice table.
Nice table.
But like, it seems to have no benefits or stats. It just costs 30 more coins. So like, why?
Aesthetics.
Yeah, just it's aesthetics.
And then on top of that, I'm fairly certain there is another type of default table that has more of a backed chair and not a stool, but I don't know if that's just my memory. I don't know. I'll keep an eye out.
Yeah, I don't recall. I'm gonna roll a little bit, see what I can get. I don't want to move any faster, actually. Oh, dog houses! Let's go. We're getting puppers.
There we go.
We're gonna buy this. We're gonna get a couple of puppers, actually. Turbo. We're gonna buy a turbo water heater. Let's go. And we're gonna buy this. Let's go.
Dog emotes in chat. Dog emotes in chat.
Dogs. Business person.
Oh
let's
no.
Go. This actually is
so
good
scary.
it's good for the speedrun though, because they move faster.
True.
You have to learn. You must face your fears of the business people, Lana, to speedrun this.
I will try.
I have faith. I believe in you.
Thank you.
All
right. Do you think any of them are the TEO?
You know, I think all of them are, or at least they think they all are, based off of how fast and impatient they are. Yeah. Do I want to be bold? You know, we're going to make a bold choice and have 3 mixers. I have never done this before. I say as I fail at rearranging my furniture badly.
And what's going behind your decision here?
Well, we have 3 types, and therefore we can have 3 of them ready to go at all times. So why not?
I don't know.
That's a great reason for me.
I'm liking this layout. I find it pretty magnificent, personally.
Oh,
But
Oh yeah, there we go.
oh my goodness.
It's happening.
The puns are something else. I don't know why I'm complaining. I love puns, as evidence I've been listening back through many of my various hosting shifts and going, boy, do I like pun donations.
People are just so creative. Oh no, I'm running out.
Oh, that was...
Boo myself.
You know
boo.
what? To make Kyle happy, I shall put them into the correct order. Oh, you want begged?
No, don't do it for me. Don't do it for me.
I shall, and it doesn't throw me off that much. I have done Stranger Things in runs.
Okay.
There we
let's
go.
get this party started
Yeah,
with a
let's go.
stoplight.
Whoa.
You love
Wait.
to see it.
That would stop the party, actually.
No,
Not
we
if
no,
it's on
stop.
green.
Well, not if it's on green. Yeah, we're good.
Do you think one is much better than the other?
Was there a pun in there and I missed it?
My brain just stopped for a second when you said that.
And then- processing.
Processing.
Which let me take another spin at it. Is there? Do you find certain recipes to be matcha better than the others?
Yes, but also I'm so used to the ones I do in the run now that it's just kind of like, meh. These are the easy ones. They all
Sure.
used to be hard. Also, we can actually use the dishwasher now because I have 10 bubble tea glasses. I think, chat, do you think that's going to be enough?
Oh god. This
I
is
have a
really
question.
living on the edge, honestly. Oh yeah, go ahead, Kyle.
Yes.
This routing, did you come up with your routing yourself? Are there other people in the
I am
community that are helping you
I am
out?
the sole runner of this game to my knowledge.
Oh, we got to change that.
Come. There's an SRC page now. I finally requested it and got it approved in less than 12 hours. Let's go. Meta recognizing me and my love of random indie roguelikes and my desire to have pages for them. It is, I think, the 5th or 6th indie roguelike SRC page I have requested. I own just a few of them. It's almost like it's what I run.
That's just so much ingenuity.
Oh, that's fine. I don't care that they pay less.
We're
That's
fine
fine.
at this
At this
point
world,
because
it's
we're pretty
fine.
far along.
Yeah, at this point, I have pretty much everything I need. There's a couple of, like, if I see it, it would be nice to have, but also, I'm basically set to go. We are hot to go, ready for that royalty to arrive.
Yeah, we're just moving right along here. So, you know,
Yes.
great.
Yes.
Your plan
Thank
is
you for not
Thriving.
I'm glad you're not leaving me hanging on these puns.
I got you.
I'm trying to keep
I have
up.
a non-important question. You said that we can pet the dogs. Do they have collision?
kind
Is there a
of.
chance they can get in the way of your movement?
Yes, they kind of can.
No.
When I say pet the dog, I mean I go over to them and I hit my do action button, and it looks like I'm kind of gently smacking them on the heads,
Sure.
which I guess that's a way of petting. Clear the table. Ooh, I'm getting stuck on things. Let's go. We're on day 8. We're almost halfway through World 3.
Woo!
You're doing
that's
really great,
awesome.
and there hasn't been any Oh, I keep doing fee as T. Catastrophes.
Catastrophes. Let's go.
Catastrophe.
We just won't even react to it to the point that chat just needs to believe that this is how the words end now.
Alright, here.
Ultimately.
See, it looks like I'm petting the doggo. Look, see?
Oh, you're definitely petting the doggo.
There we go. Doggos get pets in this game, even though I don't know if that's intended, but, you know, we can pretend.
I love the dancing as well. Time for a dance break.
Why not? Actually, I wonder if the people in this world like stories written by Mephistopheles? Something like that. Ancient Greek name. You know? Mm-hmm.
I prefer, of my ancient philosophers, I prefer Socrates.
Fair.
Ooh.
I'm just sitting here thinking of other tea puns, and I feel like that doesn't contribute quite as much to this run as it could.
Hey,
we've been going pretty strong, honestly, throughout.
We've hit the point where we're just drowning in tea, and our brains are slowly becoming only tea, nothing else.
It's like we're hitting some kind of terminal velocity.
Yeah. It's almost like we're reaching the finality of this run.
Yeah.
Love it.
So much finality.
Have we gone through all of the informative bits just as we're getting through? I think we've explained everything pretty okay, but honestly, I don't know at this point.
There's not a whole lot to explain in this run, honestly.
Yeah.
Like this
it's
pretty
cozy.
This is why I'm like, yeah, this is more a showcase than an actual speedrun, because like, yeah. Good vibes.
Do we have any chat questions as well? We can, if anyone has any questions about the game, about the run, about anything, we can keep our eyes open for those.
Mm-hmm. Or puns that you wish to inflict upon me while I am
trying
to reach the finale of this run. I will suffer for more puns. I was about to say puns for charity, but I just realized we missed a thing. Don't mind my voice going up a few octaves on that one. Let's go. I forgot to make sugar syrup.
We just got you clipped out completely, and that was wonderful, actually.
The raw panic of, oops, I forgot to cook a thing. Yes, there's no charity here, so, you can't make me groan from puns for charity, but you can just make me groan for puns. Let's reroll shop.
Is the only thing to spend your money on now these decorations which increase properties?
Basically, so one of the things I bought there was a better mixer, so it's going to move faster, which is very nice to have. Oh,
all right.
Game.
So what just happened there is we had originally, you see here, we have stingy customers where customers pay minus 10%, and then we just got the random event, customers pay plus 10%. I'm gonna say that cancels it out.
That has never happened before. Good job, game. Huh. The R&T is really wild tonight.
I'm glad I've corrupted this with this new phrase.
That cackle is just like, I hear him gaining more power by the second, honestly.
More power? I think he was already pretty powerful.
Soon comes my apotheosis, where I become a tea god.
Oh no, are we gonna enter the apocalypse?
We sure are.
It's gonna be an apocalypse if I don't get through this level successfully. Stressing. I have changed the order to be tea lights, and my brain keeps going, that's wrong, but we are committing to the bit. Let's
change
go.
It back.
We are committing to the bit. Kyle ordered stoplights. We are sticking with stoplights. My brain is cued to say, yes, boss, yes. It has been ordered, I shall do so.
Well, I appreciate your flexibility.
Sorry, that lady just clipped straight through the caravan.
Sometimes.
She solidly walked through the corner of the caravan. Love it. It's been a rough day. You know that she needs her caffeine.
The physics of this game is interesting sometimes.
If I recall correctly, there's a superhero who can phase through materials. I think is that Kitty Pryde? Is that right?
Maybe. I'm afraid my Marvel knowledge is not up to speed on that at the second.
So as far as customization and aesthetic options, you have a crown. What other visible change? Can you change the color of the caravan? Can you change?
So you can't change anything about the appearance of the caravan, but like there's a fair number of character customization options as well, depending at the end if we've got some extra time in the estimate. That's the word. The estimate. If we have some extra time, I will show people some of the customization options. I wear a crown because I think it's cute, but there's lots of character options.
I think every character model in this is a real cutie. And I think that your character is really pretty. So.
Oh.
Ooh,
whoa,
good.
that was impressive. You know, chat is also full of cuties. Whether or not you like tea, you are cuties, certified cuties.
I have a question.
Yes.
The length of this speedrun, the challenges of the speedrun, would it basically be the same length on the coffee path as well? Is it also 15 days for 3 different worlds?
Yes. So the amount of time, like the amount of days in each map, is consistent. To my knowledge, most of the speed benefit comes out of just getting good RNG in terms of what you roll for a map. And then as well, like picking wisely for which route you want to take.
What things, if any, unlock between I guess gameplay sessions? So like when you finish this one up, you beat the 3rd world. Do you then start a new fresh run at the beginning and with new things unlocked, or is all of the unlockability in each new game pluses? Okay,
yeah, new game. So new game plus, as I call it, essentially just restarts you at the bottom of map 3. And so you just do world 3 again. You can keep buying more things, you can unlock more things. But yeah, it just starts you at the bottom of map 3. There's not extra worlds or anything. You just kind of keep redoing world 3 as many times as you want, to my knowledge.
I think we've also heard, I'd have to confirm this, but I believe the devs have either mentioned or have released an endless mode as well.
I think that's coming when Ice Cream drops. I think that's coming. Yeah, there's a lot of active development still occurring for this game, which is very exciting.
So you just make your drinks into infinity.
Yes, indeed.
Exactly.
Fabulous.
Now, hopefully we don't get a buzz from all this caffeine.
Because yeah, they released a cozy mode and a hardcore mode as well. There's been a lot of really great features added to this game, and even more to come. So very excited to see how that develops.
Well, Kyle, you asked earlier about what happens if I make a mistake. Well, I made a mistake. I put lime in this. We don't want lime, so we just wash it out.
Oh, wonderful. Easy peasy.
Easy
teasy. I have a question.
Yes.
When I was watching you make that, you were grabbing lime and I even think maybe passion fruit through the wall here. Is that actually cut away?
No,
just
it's
aesthetically?
not. Sometimes it just clips through.
Sometimes you can just do your kitty pride thing.
Yes.
Chat did confirm I was right about kitty pride.
I didn't expect to be compared to a superhero today, so I feel great.
You're now officially part of the MTU.
God!
Oh no! Oh no!
Half of me is like, yes, let's go, Kyle, and the other half has like that shepherd's crook freaking just under my arm.
What have I done?
Oh no!
Mm-hmm.
I heard it. We're getting close to the end of the day.
I'll have to go back and watch that moment. I have a feeling my model freaked out pretty good.
Is there any of this equipment that you're not using at this point?
Nope. Everything has a use and purpose. Sometimes it doesn't get used if people don't order it, though. Like, if no one orders bagged tea, well, the bagged tea never gets used. But it needs to be out because it's on the menu.
So just because you offer something doesn't mean that there's a guarantee someone will order it.
Correct.
Got you. Is there a cap to how many dogs you can have? That's the real question.
I mean, you cannot start the day without the equipment you need for all the recipes. So theoretically, I guess you could have one recipe going and fill every other space with dogs. Like you need certain minimum things, but yeah.
On coffee mode, is it a kitty or is it still a dog?
It's dogs.
Still dogs, yeah,
I
sadly.
think Lana, did they announce that they were adding?
I'll pull up some information while we're chatting here just to confirm.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy another doggo. Mixer turbo.
Thank you for sating our curiosity.
I got you. Hold on, I need to switch my account. It'll take a moment.
All right, so we're entering the final day, which means heads up for tech. That time will end at the end of this day, assuming I don't fail, but hey, we've come this far. I must have confidence in my abilities.
Woo!
And what's this new? Did you just buy some new equipment that you're
Yes.
subbing in here?
I bought a couple more things, just turbo versions of equipment I already had, just to speed things up a tiny bit, because sometimes things get a little wild. Also, doggo.
So many doggo.
Which also is a good question. Are folks cat fans or dog fans? And that goes for everyone in the call, but also everyone in chat.
Easy answer on my end. I'm
Big
pure
same.
cat fan. Yeah, pure cat fan.
I'm a fan of both, but I do
Okay.
have one kitty. Her name is Waffles Bellini.
Waffles.
She's a wonderful little orange kitty.
Whoa, you want passion fruit. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Let's... No panic, no panic, no panic, no panic, no panic, no panic. No panicking. None allowed here in Cafe Ole. Except I am slightly actively panicking. It's fine.
We must have no anxiety.
No anxieties. We must
Alright.
be zen. We must be very zen about this.
Okay, I'm Googling Coffee Caravan development because I couldn't see anything on the Steam page.
Oh no. I think they said something in a tweet about cats.
Oh, you're so right. It's probably on Twitter. Hold on.
We
On
must
tweet? Tweet?
Oh.
No.
Yes, I'm sorry, Laszlo. Yes, I have 2 cats. Yes, I do. Sel, do you have any pets?
I do not at this time, but I did have a cat at one point.
Aww.
Uh,
Also,
you mentioned-
shout out. Oh, go ahead.
But this is my last game-related question, maybe.
okay.
You mentioned earlier that you put Earl Grey into the boba.
Mhm.
And I just want to confirm, that's purely from your aesthetics, not
Yes.
that, because
Purely
any tea
from
would
mine.
work.
I could put English breakfast in and have like just one.
Wait a minute. You don't like Earl Grey tea. Why are you feeding it to all of your customers when you have English breakfast right there?
Disguise the taste of it with
But-
all the other flavors that go into the bubble tea.
But you wouldn't drink, well, you wouldn't even drink Earl Grey tea normally, right?
See, if I were to make it for myself, I would make it using the English breakfast. But I could theoretically just have the one pot. It's the royalty. They are here. Panic,
Royalty.
everyone. They want bagged tea. Okay, you know what? Yes, royalty. Yes, indeed. Your choice. Your wish is my command. You want lime bubble tea now? Yes. Yep, coming right up.
Easy teasy, you got this. I'm gonna guess the next one is a strawberry bubble tea for the royalty. That's my guess.
Nope.
Dang it.
Another
Ooh,
bagged
bag tea. They want a lot of bag tea today.
Very simple recipes. 2 bag teas. That's two ingredients only.
Yeah, they're very, very easy to please, apparently.
Nice.
And off
We
they
got
go,
through
that's
that.
it. Good job.
Almost. We gotta finish the day. But that's the worst part, is royalty and getting a backup of customers. Okay. And then we gotta clean this up. That's the worst part about the dishwasher, is you gotta remove everything. And when you mix them, then you gotta deal with mixed things and running around and... Okay, we have another dog walker. What you want? Bubble tea. So glad
And
I
this
didn't.
is just unflavored bubble tea. So the only difference in the recipe would be whether you add the puree, the fruit puree.
Yeah. So it's just standard. That's like a sugar syrup that's made here. It's water and sugar.
So could you theoretically pre-make a bunch of bubble teas and then just add the flavor at the end?
Yep. And I have done that before on royalty days where I've just had one just sitting out with the milk tea and boba in it, and then I just grab it and put whatever they wanted in it, and I'm good to go.
You're hot to go.
Yeah, yes, indeed. Hot to go.
I'm also just sad to report I have not found information, so we'll have to find some later.
Sadness.
I have a question.
Yes.
Do you add ice to this bubble tea? I don't see any ice anywhere.
There's no ice added.
Oh, you're just drinking hot bubble tea.
No, we're putting the milk in and that cools it down. That's yeah.
I think thermodynamics might disagree with that.
I'm not a physicist. I'm a tea maker.
True.
Physics is too math-y for me.
Ooh.
Okay, what's our last drink of the run gonna be?
2 more drinks, I think, probably. I think we're gonna
Two
do
more.
last.
Let's guess what our last drink of the run is gonna be.
Strawberry. That's my guess.
I was gonna do strawberry bubble tea as well. That was my guess.
Okay.
But just so we have a variety here, I'm gonna guess a plain old regular bubble tea. Oh, there's the strawberry.
I swear that was
I
not foresight.
need it to just be bagged tea. Honestly.
That would be quite a.
That would sum it up.
punctuation on this.
That would be a good twist.
That might.
Time is coming up though for tech.
Is that it?
One more person. It hasn't popped yet, and it would have popped if we.
Okay.
Yeah.
Come on.
English breakfast.
English
Lana was close.
Whoo!
You know what
All
I
right,
wish it had been?
and time will be upon the pop-up coming. We're gonna just stand here and dance from happiness.
Let's go.
Time.
Let's go!
Hey!
Yeah.
We made it. We are the true master baristas now. And this is what it does. It resets you upon clicking continue.
Just right back to the third.
beginning of
day.
the third map. But yeah. That was
Okay, Sel, how about you show us some of the customization I
Yes,
think that you wanted to show
let
quickly.
us do that. I need to save and quit to menu. Boop-a-doo. All right, character customization. Entirely separate. So we've got all sorts of different clothes. I like the nice simple black apron. That's just my favorite, but there's all sorts of styles. Like we can have this little sort of skirtish look. We can have, actually no, this affects tops and bottoms. That's what it is. I'm gonna change to that. Why was I not using that before? We can have little aprons, and then we can have like short sleeves, long sleeves, etc.
No bow ties. That's interesting.
No bow ties. I know it is. It is a
Interesting.
shame. There's three skin. Oh, actually, interesting. Oh, here's the body type. So, do you want a chest or no chest?
One extra polygon or not?
A couple extra polygons. And then different skin tones. There's not a pale white version, which is what I should be, but we'll go with the pink one. And then different hair types with different colors, different styles. All sorts of variety.
Are cute.
The hairs are very cute. I go with this one because I just like that. Oh, actually, I lied. There are bow ties. Oh,
Yes.
actually, no, they're hair bows.
Wait.
Wait, go to the left. Go to the left.
To the left. That's definitely a bow tie.
Hey!
We're doing it.
Hey,
But
let's
that takes away your
go.
crown.
Yes, it does take away my crown. I think my first time through I used the flowers, and then I unlocked the crown and went, the crown is too glorious. But the chef hat is great because it's so big.
Yes, chef. That's gigantic. That chef hat to scale is as tall as your character model.
Just a wee bit. There's also a beard.
That was
Glasses.
Oh, I see the beard now. Okay.
There's a watch. Yes.
Interesting that all of these are mutually exclusive.
Yes, it is. Which is a shame that you can really only have one accessory, but they were thinking coffee. They were thinking coffee and not tea, because otherwise they would have allowed us more accessories.
You got it.
Teas?
Yep.
You
got there.
Take it.
But I will say the game has great accessibility.
Hey.
Because it allows there's all sorts of different ways for controlling. In fact, it has a accessibility tab where this is what I have set, which I think is standard. But you can turn off the day-night cycle if you're more sensitive to lights. You can change how the camera responds to things, player rotation speed, how long it takes to... Ooh, I should mess with this. That might be a good setting to change for speedruns. But there's all sorts of things in there, and we love a dev that adds accessibility into their game. So it's a great game. You should play it. It's very good. If you like cozy, if you like cooking games, if you like roguelikes, come play it. It's very good. All three of us, I think, can testify to that.
Absolutely.
And also, there'll be ice cream in November, so...
Yes, I'm very excited for that one.
I agree.
Do you have any final shout-outs or self-promotions or anything to you both?
Sure, Kyle, go ahead, go first while I think for a second.
Sure, you can find me nowhere. I'm not on the internet, really, ever. If you bump into me in real life, that's how you'll find me. Thank you so much for having me. I apologize for the puns. They really got out of hand. I didn't mean for them to get that bad on my end.
Thank you for saying yes. I was like, I want another person because Lana is lovely, but I think we need more chaos in this vibe. And so the fact that you said yes was a pleasant surprise. I was not anticipating an immediate yes. So
it was a lot of fun. Thank you so much for
Appreciate
inviting me.
But yeah, if you want to find me, you can find me on Twitch at twitch.tv/selcouthmind, or all my other socials are located on my website, selcouthmind.neocities.org. You can find me other places. Upcoming place where you'll find me a whole lot is Preventathon. That's the charity event I run. It's going to be at the end of October. We are deep in the middle of games committee and volunteer selection for that, so wish me sanity. My sanity is a little low because, oh boy, that's busy times, but it'll be good. Would love to see you come hang out and watch us at the end of October. But yeah, thank you, Later Cares, for having me. Thanks for letting me continue to show up and showcase these random, strange indie games I have found out of nowhere. It's great. I appreciate y'all for having me. But yeah, that's all from me. Thank you.
Amazing. Thanks so much, Sel. Everyone, another round of applause for Sel on that incredible any percent T no map resets. Now, stick around. We're going to have some final announcements coming up soon, right after this short intermission. All right, welcome back, everybody. We are so excited that you have joined us for yet another Attract mode as part of the Lady Arcaders community. Again, reminder that these take place every Thursday and Sunday, so if you want more, then you will absolutely want to stick around for our next time on Attract mode. Let's talk about that. We will have an incredible Stardew Valley bingo from one of our community members, Rexy, who will be doing a bingo for the very first time. So come along and let's cheer on Rexy on Sunday, September 22nd at 2 p.m. Eastern. You will not want to miss it. Other reminders, Lady Arcaders is hosting our very first game development jam, Lag Jam, running from Thursday, November 14th to Sunday the 17th. If you'd like more information, type !LAGJAM, Lag Jam, in chat. We also want to remind you that submissions for Attract Mode showcases are always open, and we would absolutely love to have you on showing any game that you love. Ultimately, it can be a showcase, it can be a run, whatever you feel, we would love to have you as part of that. Send us your showcase ideas at https://ladyarcaders.com/start. Flash. We can get a URL in chat as well to follow along on that one, okay? So we also want to encourage all of you to stick around now for the raid. I believe that we will be raiding the lovely Empress Ruby Heart. So stick around for that and let's share some love over to them, shall we? And of course, thank you so much for joining us and the wonderful selcouthmind, our good friend Sel here for Coffee Caravan, any percent tea, no map resets. Have a wonderful night, folks. We'll see you back for more Attract Mode on Sunday. Take care.